Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
The question that is in most South African minds is, who is Jabulani Khumalo? Who is this interim president of Umkhonto weSizwe? Can we trust him? Does he have a track record of service delivery? Does he know and understand politics? Is he the man that we can trust with the African agenda to take out African South Africans from the situation where they are to a place where we can say the people of the land are living again? All those questions must be answered in
Ngiphinde ngibingelele nomholi esemngenile ngithi siyajabula ukuthi sibe la namhlanje noma izimo besingavumi kodwa sithe ngoba Maqabane seshilo ukuthi lo mhlangano usukhona asize sobamba Maqabane ngicabanga ukuthi kuzawufuneka umuntu ayichaze lento le ukuthi why namhlanje sinomkhonto weSizwe part kwenzeke kanjani ukuthi uze kufike lapho kusukele kuphi because abanye abantu badidekile bakhuluma lokhu yanalokhu yana umkhonto weSizwe part uqaliwe ukuphekwa ngonyaka odlule siupheka ubuthule sebenza emnyameni ngoba besazi ukuthi otikoloshe nabathakathi bakala maphosa nabangani babo uma bebezokuzwa lokho babezosithakatha sibone sesiney'mpehlwa sesinayo yonke uhlobo lokukhulu sathi thina Nxamalanga angithi ikhali uma kubuya kwathi wayiphonsa ulwandle amasotsha ethu aphonswa lena lena awanakiwe kumanje wathi precisely ukuthi amasotsha ngesikhathi kuthathwa umkhonto ulahlwa kwalahlwa yonke into but-ke manje sekuyisi isikhathi sokuthi sibuye siyoqoqa esasikubeke kabi saqala lapho saba nembuzo wayesechaza ukuthi ngesikhathi iANC isisenkingeni ingasazi ukwenza njani abaholi abadala ngobuhlakani bahlangana bavumelana ukuthi asibe ne-arm wing nathi-ke manje esobhekana ngayo namabhunu ngoba iwona ndlela wona asilwisa ngayo saze sithi cha mongameli siyabonga leli jobo sinika lona sizolitshatha sale njatha saluqala uhambo lokuyorejista kwa-IEC. That was in March 2020.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I am your host, King 053, Mr. Easy Imali, Enengi, and we're back at it again with another one. Guys, do you guys know Jabulani Khumalo? Do you know him? Do we know him? We have to have these difficult conversations because as a Pan-Africanist people, we have to make sure that we entrust our destiny into the right hands. And in this channel, I'm just going to ask the questions and hopefully you guys have got the answers for me on the comment section. I did try to research about this man. Where does this man come from? What is his political status? What is his political history? Looks like he was also in the struggle. And there's so many questions that I have personally, because remember, I'm that guy who says, who said and will always say, let's vote EFF. And this was prior 16 December 2023. 16 December 2023 hit. And then my favorite president of all time in South Africa, Jacob Zuma, came out and said, listen, let's vote Umkhonto. And I was like, oh my God, what is this now? And many South Africans, joined Umkhonto Wesizwe. I think it's about 3 days. They hit 1 million registered on their website. 1 million. It's the first political party to do that. It took the EFF more than 5 years, never mind a few weeks, a few days to reach 1 million. Took the EFF forever. Remember the EFF, when they went into their last elections, they only got 1.8 million. And Umkhonto Wesizwe is claiming that their membership online registered is more than 6 million. Now that 6 million is a number that disturbs me very well, because the ANC won the elections in 2019, the local elections, with 10 million votes. 10 million votes. You guys still remember those numbers, okay? The DA got 3.6 million and the ANC, the EFF got 1.8 million. I'm just, I hope those numbers are right. If they are not, I'll put them up here. So if Umkhonto Wesizwe is already at 6 million plus, it can only mean that those millions are coming from the ANC and coming from the undecided voters. Remember, last time there was a problem of more than, I think, 4 to 5 million people who decided that they don't want to vote. And that killed the opposition a lot. So this time around, looks like those people who decided not to vote, and some of the people who are tired up about the ANC, have decided, no, we are going to vote MK. And this is the person they are probably going to call Mr. President.
Why I'm saying this is because njengamanje siya enkantolo okwesibili no-ANC. U-ANC uthi sithathe igama lakhe, leli gama beli-trademark. Now uma ubuyele emuva okumnandi, umbalola, I think isikole sakhe sahamba sagcina somewhere sabuyele emuva, because uma esi-challenger usendela i-MKVA as an association, usendela i-MK Light as a trademark ye-MKVA, which is under i-MKVA, ekuyiyona eholder ama-assets e-MKVA. That's a trademark, but that's an association again. Then uzosendela enye what kuthiwa iphethwe uSiphiwe Nyanda. Konke lokhu ama-associations, they are not political party. MK is a party. We are contesting elections as the association. That is why the MKVA is 77.
So my question is this. What if after the elections, Jacob Zuma comes out and says, listen, I will be an advisor to Umkhonto Wesizwe. I am not here for power. I have served as a president. My time has come and passed. I am 82 years old. I don't want to trouble you guys, but I will play advisor to Umkhonto Wesizwe. So I'm allowing you people to select your president. And remember, the Umkhonto Wesizwe said they will only do their cabinet selection after the elections. So the interim structure right now has got the founder, the man who registered MK, as the president, the interim president, which is Jabulani Khumalo. Well, so what are you guys going to do if he decides, listen, I'm just going to be an advisor to MK and the MK leadership. They will consult me and we will make decisions together. So I'm not going to be physically the president of Umkhonto Wesizwe. Will South Africans accept that? Tell me. Tell me. So which brings us to the question, Jabulani Khumalo, Jacob Zuma. Who do you guys want to be president? If Jacob Zuma falls away, then it leaves us with two questions, two options. Jabulani Khumalo or Julius Malema. Right now, as things are, I don't see anyone in Mkhonto Wesizwe that I can say that person can be a president if it's not Jacob Zuma. You need experience in that office. You need political experience in that office. Does Jabulani Khumalo have the pedigree to deal with being a president of a country? Out of nowhere. And honestly, as a man looking at him, reading him, his character, his charisma, the way he talks, I like him as a man. I really like him as a man. I don't have a problem with this guy. He's not a weak man. He does not come across to me as a weak man. Let's listen to him speak more.
Makabane, that is how Umkhonto Wesizwe was formed this year, last year. Now, siku 2024, man. Senzani is amalungu Umkhonto Wesizwe angena ashaya million for 3 days after umhla 16 December. We were the first ukuthi sishaya million membership in one week. So we have to be proud of ourselves. We must take this organization very serious, because you can't have abantu abanothando lungaka kwi-organization bese ufika wena uyifaka unyaka. Awukwazi ukwenza lokho. 2 weeks sasithi 3.7 million members and visitors. Before siceda inyanga sasithi 6.5 million. Now, what it officially understand there, abantu abangayi understand. In membership, nama visitors, ngokwe states, iyaye iphume ihlangene. Then thina ke from IT wethu, they have.
Honestly speaking, I detect no fear in that man's voice. Really, I detect no fear. That man sounds like a man who knows his story. He sounds like a man who's on a mission. And he sounds like a man who understands the mission and is ready to die for it. But the question will remain, will South Africans accept him as a president of the country? Will that be a smart decision? Or are South Africans so desperate for change that anything but the ANC is okay? Go in the comment section and tell me. Go on the comment section and tell me that if Jacob Zuma does not stand as president of Mkhonto Wesizwe, of which he has not stand or have never claimed that to be the president of Mkhonto Wesizwe, he has always passed that glory and that responsibility to Jabulani Khumalo. If you guys say you don't mind Jacob Zuma falling aside, being an advisor or being the elder of Mkhonto Wesizwe, will you accept Jabulani Khumalo as your next president? Guys, we have to think about this thing and we have to talk about this type of things, because the possibility of it happening, the possibility of MK winning the elections are high. They are not low. They are not low, man. It's like 1 in every 3. You understand? Only the Mkhonto, ANC, and EFF can win the elections. I don't think the DA currently on this moment is a bigger party than the EFF. I don't think so. That is why the DA had to run around and collect a moon peg shot to try and get some type of increasing their numbers, because they know They know, they know. They have lost so many credible leaders in the past 3 years. It's not even fun. So the DA, we don't consider the DA will be underneath 20%, whether they like it or not. That's why they are trying now to steal the Western Cape away from South Africa. If you want me to do a video about the Cape Colony, if you want me to do a video about that, explaining to you why exactly white people are going this route, go on the comment section and say, and type, do it, King. I will do it for you tomorrow. I don't have a problem. Just type, do it, King, and I will explain to you why the Dutch people are like this and what is it exactly that they fear. What is it they fear so much that they will want Western Cape to be its own province and its own state? I can explain that. So Jabulani Khumalo, the chances of that man being a president are very high, ladies and gentlemen. It's something that we have to think about. And in thinking about it, for me, it's not a difficult choice to choose between him and Julius Malema. It's not a difficult choice. The track record, it favors Julius Malema. For me, you guys can tell me. My difficulty was choosing between Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma. That was a hard choice for me. Those who know me, they know how much I love Umsholozi. I really rate that man high. And Julius Malema, I like what he stands for as a Pan-Africanist. I like it that his mission is not only about South Africans, but as Africa as a whole. We have seen how this man is welcomed throughout the whole continent. And for me, that's something I wish for myself. I don't wish to be seen as someone who wants to liberate his own people only here in Africa, in South Africa. But I want to be seen as a person who fights for the rights of Africans wherever they are on this continent and around the world. That is what I wish to do. So choosing between him and Jacob Zuma, I, I, it's difficult. It's difficult. I love my Jacob Zuma too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. But now Jabulani Khumalo, this man has to show us some things, some magic before the elections come. He has to show the South African president, the South African people that he might be the president and give them confidence in choosing Mkhonto Wesizwe even more. I want him when he goes alone and Jacob Zuma is not there. I want the same crowd reaction. I want the same vibe. Understand? And he needs to understand public speaking also because he speaks on one tone also. You understand? If you look at how Mmusi Maimane delivers his speeches, how Julius Malema delivers his speeches, even how Jacob Zuma plays around with the voice tone and everything. Jabulani Khumalo needs to understand public speaking also, that when you are speaking to 15,000 people, 30,000 people, 100,000 people, this is how you speak. You can't speak as if you are in a boardroom. You guys understand what I'm saying? That's the one of the critics I have about him. But him as a man, he's giving me the good vibes. He's giving me good vibes. You guys go on the comment section and tell me, what do you think about all of this that is happening right now? And some of you might know, we have scooped a new sponsor on the channel, Ace Fighting Championship. They have
in a celebration of mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, and Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. The Ace Fighting Championship brings you a thrilling event on the 10th of February in Johannesburg, South Africa. Experience the intensity live at the EFC Performance Institute. Secure your tickets now on Howler and Ace Tickets for an unforgettable night of combat sports excellence.
Come on board to say, King, please advertise our things. So when they have events and all of that, I'll start posting, and you guys who enjoy MMA and all of those stuff, fighting people, hitting each other like nobody's business, you are then going to click the link to buy the ticket, and you can watch them online wherever you are on the comfort of your home. If you are around in South Africa, obviously in Johannesburg, you can go and watch the event live. So very, very much grateful for everyone who has contributed to the channel. Really appreciate your support, guys. Keeps us small channels going. The potential is there for this Pan-Africanist podcast to be the biggest in South Africa. I'm not sure if there is any other Pan-Africanist podcast. If there is, please write their names on the comment section. I would like to collaborate with them in the future because we don't compete, but we collaborate to build together. So currently, I don't know any Pan-Africanist podcast in South Africa. You guys will help me. My algorithm may not be reaching them. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing to me, for me. Until we meet next time. Excuse me. Don't forget to pray, and after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Shoot for a double. Dylan attacking for the cam. Ooh, and deep. Job of defending.
Matching a good level of grappling.
With keeping that knee in. Ooh, and the attack on the Kimura.
Cameron, Cam Zach, and